Okay, we are going to review our triangle congruence conditions here by looking at this little diagram and trying to determine if the triangles are congruent. So a couple things. One, we need to make sure that we remember our triangle congruence conditions. So I'm going to drop those down. Triangle congruence conditions. So these are the A and S letter combinations referring to angles and sides that will allow us to prove triangles being congruent. And let's see, they are SSS, or if we have side, 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 two sides and an included angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. There is another one that is HL, and that's for hypotenuse leg, and that only works if you have a right triangle. Okay, so let's look at this. The other thing that we need to be really clear on is seeing the two triangles in here. So this is one triangle here. Do that guy in yellow. And then here is the other triangle here in orange. All right, so those are the two triangles in the diagram. Now what we're looking for is to look for, from the notation or the way they're drawn, pairs of sides or angles that are going to give us some congruence. So the very first one that jumps out at me is, let's see, I'll do it in pink here, is this little hash mark, that little notation right there on that side. That is saying that this side and this side are congruent. That is a side, right? A notated pair of sides. So in my conditions, it looks like every single one of them has at least one S. So far, it could be any of these. Okay, now the next thing that jumps out to me is this little arc right here. Now this is a single arc, right? And a single arc. They are the same notation. So those are marking angles congruent, right? So right now I got a pair of sides and then I have another pair of angles. So far I have an S and an A. So I'm going to cross this guy out because it's unlikely that we'd use three sides when they're giving me an angle. I'm also going to cross this guy out because I don't have a right angle, so it's unlikely I would use that here. So now the question is, can I find another side or can I find another angle to give me one of these three options? So what I'm looking for here is either notation or the way that they're drawn. So for this one, actually, what happens is it's all about the way that it's drawn. This one coming right through the center here, I've now kind of made it blue, is a shared side. It is part of the triangle that I drew in yellow. It is part of the triangle that I drew in orange. So this is actually a side of both triangles. That gives me an additional side. So now I'm at two S's and an A. So I am going to, I don't need this guy. I don't need that guy. It's got to be side angle side. And that's what I'm seeing here. Two congruent sides, right? So the one I did in pink and the double in blue with an angle between them, SAS. And that same pattern happens on the orange. We got pink and blue, right? Single and a double mark with an angle between them. So my answer here to the original question, are the triangles congruent? The answer is yes. And then I know it's congruent from the condition side angle side congruence. So that's my final answer right here. Yes, they're congruent, and it's from side angle side congruence. Hope that's helpful. Message me anytime with questions.